The Miami Heat blew out the Celtics 128-102 in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals to take a commanding 3-0 series lead. The game was never really close from the start, and Boston practically waved the white flag at the start of the fourth quarter, rendering the entire last period as garbage time. The Celtics' two stars shot a combined 12 for 35 and accounted for just 26 points. No player for Boston scored more than 14. In what was a rather cold shooting night for the C's, Miami ran hot, shooting 57% from the field and 54% from three. Gabe Vincent was the hero for the Heat, dropping 29 points on wild 11 for 14 shooting, while going 6 for 9 from behind the arc. Both Bam Adebayo and Caleb Martin had a plus-minus of 30 or higher. Despite the blowout, it was a relatively cold performance from Jimmy Butler, who finished with just 16 points on 38% shooting. This win was a team effort, and went to show that Miami is much more than just Jimmy. They're finals ready, and are cruising to an easy conference finals victory. This game was never close, and the Miami Heat are embarrassing the Boston Celtics. Now let's take a deeper look at Game 3. Before we get into the Miami Heat's dominating Game 3 victory, if you enjoy my content, I've watched a few videos of mine, think about subscribing. 96% of my viewers are actually not subscribed, so if you watched it before and enjoy the content, drop a sub and comment down below. It really helps the channel. Gabe Vincent scored a career-high 29 points, Duncan Robinson added 22, and the 8-seeded Miami Heat moved one win from the NBA Finals after rolling past the Boston Celtics on Sunday night in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Caleb Martin scored 18, Jimmy Butler had 16, Bam Adebayo had 13, and Max Strus added 10 for Miami, which leads the series 3-0. Every team in NBA history that has won the first 3 games of a best-of-7 series has ultimately prevailed. The Heat are 8-0 in that situation. Jason Tatum scored 14 and Jaylen Brown added 12 for the Celtics, who won 3 times on Miami's floor on the way to winning last season's Eastern Conference Finals, but simply never had a chance in this one, and basically emptied the bench for the fourth quarter. Grant Williams and Peyton Pritchard each had 12 for Boston. Game 4 is Tuesday in Miami. The NBA Finals start June 1st, and the way things are going, that might mean the league is about to go a few days without games. The Western Conference Finals could end Monday, Denver leads that series against the Lakers 3-0, and now the East Finals could end Tuesday. There's never been a season where both conference finals ended in sweeps. It happened in 1957 in the division finals, immediately preceding the title series, when Boston beat Syracuse 3-0 and St. Louis beat Minneapolis 3-0. Of all the 3-0 series leads in NBA history, this one might be the most unexpected. A number 8 seed in the Heat, a team that struggled to just get into the playoffs, a team that was less than 3 minutes away from being eliminated in the play-in tournament, getting past top-seeded Milwaukee in 5 games, then 5th-seeded New York in 6, and now on the brink of denying the number 2-seeded Celtics a second consecutive Eastern Conference crown. And the Heat let Boston know how much they were enjoying it. Mindful that Boston's Al Horford directed a timeout signal toward the Miami bench during Game 1, when the Celtics were on a second quarter spurt to build a comfortable lead, Butler did the same to Horford as the Heat were running away in the third quarter of Game 3. Besides, the Heat rallied to win Game 1 anyway. There was no rally required in Game 3 by the Heat. There was barely one attempted by the Celtics for that matter. Boston got within 12 when Marcus Smart had a 3-point play on the opening possession of the second half. The rest was all Miami, which immediately answered with a 28-7 run to open a 33-point lead at 89-56, which had the building rolling. The lead was so big and there was so much time left that the sellout crowd actually was subdued a bit by the time it was over. They might have been yelled out. Or maybe they were saving it for the hockey on Monday night, when the Florida Panthers, another number 8 seed on a magical playoff run in South Florida, will try to take a 3-0 lead in their East Finals series against the Carolina Hurricanes. But this game was never close, and the Miami Heat are embarrassing the Boston Celtics, and they're one win from the NBA Finals. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.